It's so interesting to see that in times of AI, actually basic human skills are getting so important, like time management. And because I just had to postpone this video recording for 2 days because I'm working on something big for you, if you follow me on Instagram, you already know. I think I'm 60 to 70% there and can share my learnings, how I get more productive based on my planning and my digital calendar. So if you also struggling with this, then this video series is for you. Hi, I'm Carolin, Chief Information Security Officer and teaching cybersecurity strategy on sciguide.com. I'm also building a global habit-driven learning platform with my startup Traction. And here on my social channels, I'm sharing the deep dives, the thought topics, and the behind the scenes. So if you like, then follow this channel for weekly inspiration. And now we have a deeper look at my, this week, actually pretty messed up calendar. Okay, change of plans. Before we talk about time management and how I structure my calendar for more productivity, I want you to make a list of opportunities. I have this as well, and it's so amazing. Like, there are paid opportunities and unpaid opportunities, like social media, especially in the beginning, is something like that. But you want to know your opportunities in life and in business. So then you have the projects you're actually working on. You can set the goals and the milestones based on your opportunity projects. And this is what we need to sprinkle in your calendar for productivity. And if you need an example, like this social media channel is on my opportunities list as an unpaid opportunity in this case. And I also have different paid revenue streams. So make a list of your social channels and also the projects you work on. And also when you're an employee or when you're just thinking about starting your business, already put that in the list. Like, you can mark it as a future opportunity or plan it for next year, but definitely put everything that you already work on or want to work on, and where you set a goal and define some milestones, put all of these things in your opportunities list. And if it's more than 10 different things, maybe have another look and cancel some of them. I'm a big fan of habits, and I worked so hard on mine last year. So once you have your opportunities list, I can definitely recommend to frame your day also in your digital calendar with your habits. Like, I have morning habits, so I will never wake up and ask myself, oh, what did I actually want to do first today? And I also have evening habits to cool down, relax a little, so I have better sleep quality. And to be honest, yeah, there's also this like get out and walk around part around noon every day in my calendar. And sometimes I'm just so stuck in front of the screen. So this is definitely something I should work on when it comes to habits. But in general, total recommendation to use habits to frame your day. And also tell other people that they can't reach you before 8 a.m. maybe, and they will not reach you after 8 p.m. because you have your daily habits, you have your daily routines, and you will see nobody will even try. Okay, we've set the frame with the habits, and we now go back to your individual opportunities list. And I hope you ended up with up to 10 opportunities now, because those are the projects that make sense for your life, your career, your business. And those are the things that you actually want to work on. And everything else is something that maybe can be postponed or canceled or is not so important. Like, if it's not part of the projects on your opportunities list, maybe it's something that you don't want to spend your time with, or at least not so much time. So now you go to your opportunities list, and then you define the milestones that you need to reach to go to the goals and to actually profit from those opportunities. And you will end up with weekly tasks, with bi-weekly tasks, with monthly tasks. And maybe there's also something you want to delegate to somebody else or hire another person to work on it. So make clear what's in your calendar and on your desk, and what is something that shouldn't be there. You should have some first tasks in your calendar now, but also make sure that you leave time for spontaneous things, events, also when there's something critical you have to take care of, or if somebody, like a new client, wants to schedule a call. Like, don't just fill your calendar, but make sure that it makes sense and that you actually can also finish your tasks every day. Like, that's the most important, because you will feel so good when you go through your task list, through your calendar again, and they say, oh yeah, I just finished 5-6 things today. They will never come back. They are done. They're sent out, and I can move on tomorrow. Like, this is actually what we want. This is the best feeling ever. It might not work so well in a corporate environment, I'm honest. Like, I see that with clients all the time, but you should finish 2 to 3 things also when you work in a corporate environment to have the same experience and the same feeling in the evening. And when you're suffering from distraction, then give your days, or let's say 4 hours in a row, a topic. Like, I have blocked 4 hours on Monday morning for video production, and I have blocked 2 hours on Wednesday to write the latest cybersecurity newsletter. And then I always know, okay, I don't know the topic yet, but I know in this framework, in this time slot, I will work on videos, or I will work on the newsletter. And of course, I can move it. I'm flexible, but I know this is something I should work on Mondays or on Wednesdays, and it repeats all the time, so that the actual structure of my calendar remains the same, while the definition of the tasks or the topic of the tasks might change. Also makes it so much easier, especially when you're easily distracted and moving around all the time and thinking about 1,000 things every day. And I know we are all hustlers here, but be smart. Also plan your holidays, potential sick days, and your further education time, or just time to think. And if you don't plan that, you might have more sick days every year than you actually like. So make sure that you have your holidays as a highlight. You can also communicate so that you don't prepare them the last day before you're traveling and then come back and have all the tasks on your list nobody else took care of while you were not there. And also the sick days, like, there might be 1-2 weeks every year where you don't feel so well. And also these days I like to work at least half the day, or read something, or learn something. But maybe in some cases it's not possible. So better plan it and then use it as additional further education time than not planning sick days and ending up like being sick because you're so stressed. And don't forget that there are around 40 work hours every week, and they get more magically, automatically when you just keep working on something. I also know that, but if we plan more than 40, we might up with 100 and something, and then we have to discuss if we still have enough time to sleep to stay healthy. So we don't want that. We want to plan with maximum 40 hours every week, and then we just keep on working if there's something interesting going on, or another request, or something we want to take care of. And when you're self-employed and alone, you can sell around 1,000 hours every year to clients or external partners, because you also have to do the admin stuff. You have to find new clients, you have your holidays, your sick days, your further education. So 1,000 hours every year, that's around 25 every work week. And if you're an entrepreneur, it really depends on your business model. So if you like, put some questions in the comments and we can discuss that. But this is a good rule of thumb as a self-employed person, that you can sell 1,000 hours per year. Keep that in mind. It also affects your pricing. And here's one digital calendar management mistake I made for years, but now I changed that. Like, I kept deleting all the tasks once I finished them. So in the evening, my calendar was empty. But that doesn't make any sense, because in the evening, for a short review and to feel good, I want to know what I've done during the day. And I can also move the task. You know, if I can't finish one, I move it to another day when there's the next time slot for this project. So it helps me to keep an overview and project manage my opportunities. And when I do like monthly reviews with clients, or I also do annual reviews for myself, it's also so helpful if I still see what I've done, how much time I spent on a project, and all this information comes from my digital calendar, because I'm keeping the tasks and the events and the entries so that I can still review them and they're not gone just because the task is finished. Let me know in the comments where you stand with your time management skills. I'm sure we all can get better still. And it also changes, you know, with different projects, different companies, different life phases. you know, like time management might be a thing that we have to keep on working, especially in times of AI, to not get distracted and like reach our goals and see our results. So let me know in the comments what you think about it. And if you like business and tech inspiration like this, then follow this channel. I'm already preparing the next video, and I guess this will be a Monday filming slot again.